Good morning, class! Today we'll be looking at something a little different, but I'm hoping not unwanted, because it's actually really quite important in the grand scheme of things. Today we'll be covering the Eye of Ender from Minecraft, and by association the Ender Pearls too. Eyes of Ender are small orbs resembling almost a cat's eye. They are primarily utilised for locating and opening gateways to the mysterious realm known only as the End. They are produced from combining blaze powder with an Ender Pearl, an orb almost identical to an Eye of Ender, without the resemblance to an eye, which itself can be utilised for teleporting short distances. Eyes of Ender are seldom found naturally, with the one exception being the rare occurrence when they are already embedded within the frame of an Ender gateway. Most often they need to be crafted by combining an Ender Pearl with blaze powder. Ender Pearls themselves are generally found on the bodies of slain Endermen. However, they can also be sometimes sourced from chests in the strongholds and traded for with villagers. Other than their use in creating Eyes of Ender, the pearls can be used to instantly teleport short distances by tossing the pearl at a particular location, whereupon you will be transported to the point where the pearl came to rest. Due to the fact that this form of transport superficially resembles the way in which Endermen teleport, and the fact that pearls are dropped upon their death, it has been theorized that these are what Endermen use to teleport, or, somewhat more harrowing, that the pearls are actually the eyes of the Enderman, as they are never actually seen to throw the pearls. When crafted into Eyes of Ender, however, the item will take on a much different function, as when thrown the eyes will be drawn towards an end gateway contained within a stronghold. As such, the eyes are an excellent way to uncover the location of an end gateway. However, digging down to the buried stronghold will be required. Once located, 12 Eyes of Ender can be placed into the frame of the portal to activate a portal to the End, a void containing strange floating islands populated almost entirely by Endermen. Other uses identified for the Eyes of Ender include the creation of End crystals, unique floating crystals that are found naturally within the End and are able to rejuvenate the Ender Dragon, and they can also create Ender chests, which allow a user to access the same set of items from any Ender chest they use. This implies that the chest may simply be a way of accessing a pocket dimension created by the user of an Eye of Ender, where a person's items can be stored and accessed almost anywhere. The abilities displayed by the Eye of Ender, most vitally the ability to open an interdimensional gateway and form pocket dimensions, implies that the item has some form of inherent ability to create rifts in space-time, often thinning the boundaries of reality so much that they can be traversed. Based on what the Eye of Ender has been seen to be capable of, it is likely that there are many other uses that have simply not been uncovered yet. These may range from benign implementations, such as fast travel, to more sinister applications like weapons capable of erasing whole cities from existence. For these potentialities, on top of what we know they are capable of, the Eyes of Ender have been given an artifact rating of momentous. Some of you may think the rating is pretty high, especially given the fact that they aren't hugely difficult to create, but when you start imagining what their power could be used for, and then remember that they only get stronger the more of them there are, the rating kinda justifies itself. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe for more course material, and become a Patreon if you want to build your own end portal. Now go out there, try not to end the world with any Ender eyes you might find, and hopefully I'll see you next week.